Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to destroy this. I just felt like trying to kill it. And I think now I'm trying to show off the HK-22. So it fires 3 missiles instead of just 1. I guess it triples the damage. I guess that's the math. Which is it's pretty cool. I don't know if I use it as often as it probably should. Just because I try and use the newer weapons more so than the upgraded versions of them, so I can upgrade the newer weapons to get the upgraded versions of them. Not sure if that's the correct way to play the game. Not really going to care. Oh yeah, that's right. You can kill the robots back. I killed one by accident. So I think you can like stick on the guided tour and walk around, but I'm fairly sure I remember how this ends. And let's just say the robots don't have as fun of a time. And then the bus just leaves. It's like I'm done. I'm just so done. It's like fuck it. I don't get paid enough to deal with this guy. And I'm fairly sure that guided tour like repeats itself over and over again. Do I get this on the first go? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I messed up right here. Yeah, I called it. It was the second to last one I missed. Because I didn't even see the little white dot. Too many things to look at. There you go. And I'm pretty sure that brings down the elevator. That elevator right there. And then you can activate it. Go back up. Because that's how elevators work, in case you were wondering. If you have spent your entire life wondering how elevators have worked, there you go. I've solved it for you. You press a button to activate elevator, and elevator goes up or down, depending on whether or not you're up or down. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So this was a little weird. You can take a rail back to your ship, or you can take the teleporter back to your ship. I'm not sure why they have 2 specific ones just for getting back to your ship. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna yell at them. It just seems a little odd. I remember these guys. These guys are much tougher. They are some of the harder bots, and they hit like a truck. 3 hits, and I'm pretty sure I have like 1 life left, or 1/4 of a life. Oh, okay. I have more than that. I think I was trying to figure out why the door was closed, and I didn't see the machine. I don't know if it's an infiltrator or the other hacking device. But instead I decided to go inside the factory. The other way is a little harder. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I level up here, so after I kill this guy. No, the guy before. My bad. Ugh, so much money. Money in this game, it's an interesting thing. I feel like a lot of the money you get in this game comes from collecting the crystals, rather than doing and the challenges, rather than picking it up. So if you don't do those, you sort of, you know, screw yourself over. And I need the whatchamacall, not the Terminator, the tractor beam. So. Oh, okay.
When using the tractor beam, try strafing to better position objects. To strafe, hold L2 or R2 while running.
Ironically, for me, that is the R1 and L1 buttons, but because my controllers are weird. But yeah, so now this is one of the worlds that is like designed around the tractor beam. So if you don't have it, and I'm pretty sure you needed it for another world as well. So if you didn't have it by then, what are you doing? But this is when they tell you that using or strafing with the tractor beam on actually helps you center an object, which probably should have been told way earlier. Oh yeah, you should probably notice the fact that there are a lot of sheep in this area. That will come into realization of why later. But yeah, the strafing with the tractor beam makes picking up stuff or dragging stuff along is much easier, because it wherever you're facing and strafing at that particular point, the object will automatically try and swing that way. And I did it again. the activating an elevator versus swapping weapons. So I'm trying to use the lava gun to kill these smaller creatures because I don't waste missiles and killing tiny little dinobots. They look like dinobots. I don't know what they're actually called because they look like little dinosaurs. Oh yeah, that's right. So this object has a missile in it. So once you get it through the little section, it's a little puzzle room. It sucks to think that someone's job you had to go around and you had to make these, and this is the only way to get through the entire, you know, workplace. It's like I gotta remake this bomb just to blow up this door because some asshole keeps remaking the door. That's what I love about some games where it's like you're trying to break into a place and there's like a bunch of puzzles, and like weird things that are designed around your items, because you're like, how do people get to work in this area? Do they literally have to keep blowing this door up? But, like, just why not just have like a easy access pass? Like, what the fuck? A non-explosive doorway, please. I wanted the mini rocket tube. I'm pretty sure I get the mini rocket leveled up before the lava gun. And now I'm gonna be camping their spawns because that's the kind of guy I am. There's a lot of this in the game. Not sure if I'm a big fan of the fact that I just keep camping their spawning locations, but because it makes me feel dirty, you know, because you're like, okay, they're probably like they have a wife and family and kids, and I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them to spawn before I can just blow them up in one hit. And I think, yeah, I need to re-equip the tractor beam because I swapped out from the lava gun to the missile launcher. Complete another misplay. That's a 4 out of play right there. 4 out of 10 play. IGN would not approve. Ugh. Ah, so some of the elevators I don't actually have to activate, which is odd. So this is one of the height puzzles that you'll have to do to try and like fit the right missile into the right section. I think there's like 2 or 3 of these. They're okay. They're just simple puzzles, like, you know, nothing to complain about. Oh yeah, so they won't blow up until you have all of the missiles in place. And then they start blowing up. There you go. And they blow up the entire door, and I don't know if there's any enemies in this area. Ah, no, it's this room. This room is a real pain in the butt. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, I'll just put the thing here, you know, and it started to move because that is an escalator. I think it's an escalator. One of the floor escalators, and you have to be on. You have to try and run with it, but it moves pretty fast, and you have no control over it. And I had no idea where it was going, so I was like, well, I am fucked, aren't I? Because 3 hits, those lasers do a butt ton of damage. So now I think I try and do this mission, or not the mission, but this little puzzle. Like, I understand how the puzzle works, I just wasn't ready for it. And I barely am outrunning the lasers. And I get meted by dinobots. Okay, I was like, why am I changing? I think I saw some bigger people. Nope. I'm just an idiot. So I think I need to re-equip my tractor beam. Not really sure if it's worth it putting all of your items, all of the items into the quick selection spots. Okay, so I wanted to get this one out first. For some reason I thought that was the right one, but that is the medium. I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, good to know. So yeah, few of these puzzles are not like hard puzzles to do, or to think about. You know, it's all about matching the height of the missiles. They just take some time, because you have to try and like move every piece out of the way before you can get the piece you want into the area you want it to go. So just moving some missiles. Just another day saving the galaxy, moving missiles, blowing up doors. And boom. It's this. This one goes, I think a little better. So the way you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to put it on the conveyor belt and then jump on and, and ride it across. But for whatever reason, the game decided that I was not allowed to jump on it right away. So they knocked me off and I got hit. But we should be at the end of this. Nope, not yet. We have a lot more robots to kill and to camp their spawns. I think we camped 3 spawn locations right here. And this is in the same order as well. Left, right, middle. So there's the item that we came all this way for. I'm not really sure why they gave us this item, or at all. It's kind of a weird item, and you'll see why. But it's more of a weapon actually than an item. Ba-ba. It's the Sheepinator. Yep, you heard it here, folks. The Sheepinator. It is an item that allows you to turn enemies into sheep. Case in point, right there. Like I said, not really sure why it's a weapon. It doesn't use any ammo, which is nice, but it's not as good against bigger targets. It's kind of bad against bigger targets because you're like, oh, it is an infiltrator. Okay. Yeah, bigger targets. It's not. It takes way too long, and they'll just shoot you or hit you before you get the chance to do it. Not a real big fan of this infiltrator, just because it's hard to tell where the correct way to go, and if you fail, it restarts the entire thing, which makes sense. Not complaining the reason for that. It's just that it's a little annoying. I think I die here. They've added mine to this section, right there, as well as this asshole in the back who does a lot of damage, and it hurts like a truck. And there's 2 of them. So I think you could trigger the mines by hitting them or walking close to them. So that's how mines work. But that was a pretty decent dodge. I heard the wind up, but I apparently was able to realize where it was. That takes some skill, apparently. Almost got hit by that one. I think this guy kills me. Or do I die by a mine? I think I die by a mine, actually. I remember I had to restart this area. I'm pretty, yeah, the mines, yeah, that's right. So I jumped into the mine while the mine was killing the guy because I didn't realize the AoE effect was that large. If I can get all these missiles onto this robot, would be good. The robot keeps moving back, so. And now I'm out of ammo, so I think I go buy more. I'm like, ugh. For some reason, my maximum nanotech increases. I don't know what I killed, but I killed something, apparently. I will take, sure. I'm not gonna argue with the free kill. I think a platinum bolt might be that way, actually. The little, like, random section they have there. I assume it's for something, and they wouldn't just have a random ledge you can just sit on. If I hit? Okay. I'm not sure why I'm not, using the scope this thing has. Scopes are for noobs, You gotta be a pro and just, casually fire off missiles. And I actually got hit by that. Because I walked right back into it. Yeah, the camera in this game is a little slow, so it's hard to, like, maneuver around. Trying very hard to trigger that bomb. Oh, I assume this is going to be something cool. Turns out it's just a door. An empty door. Which is why I think that little pathway could lead to a platinum bolt, which might loop around to that. So, or something. I assume that that door has more of a purpose than just being there. As a way to, like, cock block you. Yeah, you should stand back a little there, friend. One more, rabid squirrels, I think they are. Raccoons, man.